property situation here, do you think it's a good opportunity to buy property here in the Sosua area? I know other parts of the Dominican Republic is good to buy property, but what would you say about specifically Sosua? We're just talking Sosua.
I mean, if you have, I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
If you have money laying around that you can afford to invest without the immediate need for a return on your investment, like if you have some money laying around that you could potentially afford to lose,
do that,
or wait a long time potentially before you see any like return on your investment, I would say it's a good time.
What's up, guys? How you doing today? You hanging out with the one and only PhillyDom. I had to get that on camera too. I had no choice. But I'm here with my boy. Let them know who you are. I know who you are, but let them know who you are.
Rico Toro.
Rico Toro.
In Sosua.
In Sosua. YouTuber. He does a lot of different videos. Tell him the type of videos you do. Tell him a little bit about yourself, man. Blow yourself up. Put yourself in the air.
Yeah. I just been living here a little over 2 years.
Okay.
Sharing my experiences. Some as they happen in the moment. Some of them, those painful lessons learned from back in the day, from some of the mistakes I made, some of the pitfalls and traps that I fell into, you know, as a tourist. Okay. You know, and just trying to help some other people not fall into those same pitfalls and traps, and you know, just to enjoy themselves the best way they can without losing their minds, and just trying to keep most things just positive, you know, with good intentions. And you know, I want to see everybody else live their best life, live free, and just, you know, be all they can be in a good way.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So you like living in Sosua? You picked this place to live, or would you live in other parts of the Dominican Republic, or this is your home base? Like, this is where I'm going to stay? Because you've been here 2 years now. What would you say?
Well, I've been traveling from time to time. Yeah. You know, I've been around the capital a few times. Okay. Santiago. Yeah. Been out to the countryside in Mao. Okay. Then Sabaneta in Mao. I've been a lot of places, and whenever I go to those places, I think to myself, could I live here? Could I live here? And some of the places, yes. But for me, not driving, and the fact, and basically working a 9 to 5, okay, remotely. Yeah. Sosua just works for me right now because, like right now, we'll call it a lunch break, and I'm going to the barber shop to get a shave. Yeah. You know, I can go barber shop, supermarket, gym, beach. I can do a lot of things like conveniently. So that's really the advantage of Sosua. Okay. I love Puerto Plata. Yeah. You know, I go there from time to time for a few days at a time. Even though it's close by, I'll stay a couple of days when I go because I like the vibe there. So I definitely could survive. I definitely could thrive. I definitely could live in other parts of the Dominican Republic. Okay. It's just that I'm happy where I'm at. Okay. And I'm not thinking that far ahead. Okay. All I can say is I'm happy in Sosua right now. Yeah. And you will be too. Come on down.
And everything is so convenient and everything. Everything is just completely convenient for you. So it makes sense. It makes sense. What's the best thing about Sosua and what's the worst thing about Sosua, in your opinion?
My opinion, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The best thing again is the convenience. Okay. It's small, you know, it's kind of a small fish bowl, but so if you're here in your limited time, you're gonna have a reputation. Yeah. And you're either gonna like your reputation and embrace it, or you're gonna have to change it. Okay. So, you know, the good is I like it because it's a small town and the convenience. The bad is, you know, just sometimes depending on where you go, it's just the non-stop hustle and bustle. Okay. I mean, usually not a lot of street hustlers, not a lot of people bother me.
Okay.
Because I know how to move, and I've been here a while. They say, "What's up? Keep it moving." You know, it's just you know, there's a lot of anxiety and change forecasted right now, and everything's like I believe it when I see it. But some of the bad is you have whether it's guys that come here or the girls that come here. That they put everybody in the same box. Like we're all the same, and some of the guys think they're all the same, and that's just not the case. You know, and so, you know, I just don't like that. Like don't put me in the box, and I try not to put people in the box. Get to know them as individuals and for who they are.
Okay. What's back home for you? So, you know, what's back home for you? Where are you from originally?
Originally from the D.C. area, Northern Virginia. Shout out DMV with much love, respect as always.
Okay.
Several years in Newark, New Jersey also.
Okay.
And a handful of years in Florida before I moved here. But currently the remaining family that I visit, my dad and one sister, others is in Florida. She comes up to Virginia when I'm there. They're in Virginia.
Okay.
So that's where I go like twice a year when I visit the States. I go to Virginia.
Okay, that's all right. Northern Virginia, man. I know that Fairfax and all that right there. I know that area well. Yeah, like you said, the DMV. I guess I want to ask you something else about the internet situation here, because you work online. Because you know a lot of since you know pandemic now, everybody been working online. Would you say the Wi-Fi is? I know the Wi-Fi is good in Santo Domingo. I stayed in Santo Domingo for months at a time. Is the Wi-Fi good in Sosua? What's the Wi-Fi situation? If you got some guys, a digital nomad, a traveler that wants to come in and they work online like you do, is the Wi-Fi a bad situation for you, or is it a good situation for you? That's something people need to know.
I'm sort of shaking my head as you ask, because I just moved to a different apartment like a month ago, and it was way better in my old apartment. You know.
What's up, man?
This thing right here, is my Wi-Fi hotspot, my backup, which I am finding myself needing to use a lot more in the new apartment than the old apartment. You know, often in a lot of apartments, like, you know, foreigners, expats will move to Wi-Fi may be included in the rent. So I don't want to complain, you know, you beggars can't be choosy, right?
Yeah.
So it's included in my rent, so I don't want to complain. I'm just prepared with my backup.
Backup, if anything, let them see the box again. Yeah, and you get this one from, where you get it from?
This from Altice.
Altice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Claro?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, so you got Altice and Claro. Those are like the main internet providers, cell phone providers, you know, in Dominican Republic. But yeah, I've had this almost the whole time I lived here. And I usually don't carry it in the street, but you know, I'm got a few plans happening this evening. So, but yeah, it's for the most part, I can do what I need to do. I'm not a video gamer or streaming movies, so I don't need like a ton of speed. But like I say, the new apartment, just doing my regular day job, it's a little bit slower than I'm used to compared to the old apartment. So it just depends. I guess if I wanted to pay for my own package, I could go down to Delanta or Claro and buy my own for the apartment. But I'm not willing to do that just yet.
Well, appreciate talking with you, my brother, man. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing your thing, man. We know you out there, we watching. My boy knew who you were. I met you at Flips a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago.
I met you at Flips one day.
Yeah.
I remember. With my boy Live Life, we met you.
Yeah. He was just here. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here. He ain't leaving, man.
Oh, okay.
You know, people addicted to Sosua, man.
Addicted to that life.
Yeah. Yeah, but after that, all is well, man. Appreciate you again. Any last words you have about Sosua? If anybody, the property situation here, do you think it's a good opportunity to buy property here in the Sosua area? I know other parts of the Dominican Republic is good to buy property, but what would you say about specifically Sosua? We're just talking Sosua.
I mean, if you have, I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
If you have money laying around that you can afford to invest without the immediate need for a return on your investment, like if you have some money laying around that you could potentially afford to lose,
do that,
or wait a long time potentially before you see any like return on your investment, I would say it's a good time. But if you're looking at a timeline like, okay, if I invest in this property, I'm going to start making Airbnb money right away, or if I invest in you know, if you're looking for anything to happen fast when it comes to investing here, it's not a good idea.
Okay.
You know, so I think you have to have enough money laying around to not be afraid to take a loss.
Okay.
At least in the short term.
So you keeping it real. You keeping it 100.
Yeah. You know,
about Sosua. Okay.
And it also, like I say, because maintenance, you always like maintenance cost and upkeep, and like you always need something if you own property here.
Yes.
You know, I don't own property. I'm not ready, and you know, I'm not in a position to buy property here yet.
Okay.
But for those that do, they quickly find out that, like I say, you only pay taxes once when you buy it. That's the advantage.
Yeah.
You know, but the disadvantage is the availability of materials is not always great.
Wow.
You might, you know, it's not like Home Depot. Like if you need locks, you can't walk into anywhere here and have like 24 different like padlocks or door locks to choose from.
Okay.
Sometimes you get what's available. Okay. And it might cost you. You know, you might pay more for some crap here than you would pay for like high quality.
Okay.
In the States or Europe or Canada or wherever. That's just what the reality of it is. And just like anywhere in the world, you know, due to shipping and all those issues, you know, the cost of materials has went up significantly.
Okay.
You know, that's why rents are going up, etc. So you gotta have your money. You gotta have your reserves in addition to your investment money.
Okay.
You know, because otherwise you might not be able to keep up with the property, or
you could lose it.
You might go in the hole a little more than you want to. So.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. You kept it real. You kept it 100. You let us know everything, man. Like I said, once again, like I said earlier, keep pushing, keep grinding, and keep doing your thing, my brother. Appreciate you, man.
Support the channel, Rico Toro.
Rico Toro.
Rico Toro.
Rico Toro. Support his channel, man. Peace out.
All right. Thank you all.